Good morning, dear student. Today we are here to know some more system basis of accounting that is really compulsory to know, essential to know, to build a concept and to record it. Even for basic things, it is required. As you can see here, system of accounting. Accounting is based on two system. One is double entry system and another one is single entry system. Double entry system is actually based on the principle of dual aspect concept. If you can remember the concept that asset is always equal to liabilities plus capital, means accounting should have always twofold aspect. It will affect two or more different accounts. In which one account will debit or other will credit, or two or more account will debit and one account will credit, or as the case may be. But debit should always be equal to credit. The value, the amount will always equal to that one. The basic, or in other words, you can say that the basic thing that every debit should be, should have not a corresponding credit. So for every debit, there should be a credit. This is the system that is commonly acceptable worldwide. It is not in India only, it is acceptable worldwide. If you can remember the father of accounting, Lucas Pacioli, actually that person is also known as father of accounting. He was the god for accounting, and uh, he has invented these debit and credit concept, that is double entry system. This system is more reliable, more accurate, and possibilities of fraud, misappropriations are very less. Somehow, arithmetical accuracy can also be checked after preparing a trial balance. So, it is commonly acceptable for big or small kind of organization. Okay. Now, single entry system. This is not the complete system of maintaining accounting records or for financial transactions, because it is not, it does not based on twofold system of accounting. Only a few items is recorded. For example, personal account and cash transactions are recorded here, and rest is not recorded. Still, it is applicable. It is followed by a few of these small organizations who are not following double entry system. Actually, when single entry system has actually been started is not clear. Someone say it was started in 11th century. Some used to say it was invented in 12th century. but no clear intimation is there. So it is as old as recording of business, and this is the main first system of accounting, because double entry system was actually being invented in 1494. Single entry system is not reliable, is not systematic, but still it is very common in a small business, and where the businessmen don't keep their record properly, isn't it? Come to the next basis of accounting. There are two bases: cash basis and accrual basis. Okay. First, cash basis. Under this under this basis, we've only record, we've only recognize as a synonyms in accounts as record. So we only recognize those transactions in which cash is involved. Here, cash will also refer as bank, cash and bank transactions. So this basis is mainly recording payment and receipt that has actually been received or actually been paid through cash or through banking mode, banking payment or receipt mode. Time is not important for this basis. It does not classify its transaction on timely basis. For example, you have paid rent for the year 2019 in 2020. It may be possible that December rent to landlord you are going to pay. Obviously, it is the practice. Certainly, you will pay in the month of January. So, under this basis, it will recorded in as payment in the month of January, isn't it? Similarly, you have sold the goods in the month of November and 2019 and received the payment in February 2020, then it will be recorded in receipt or as receipt in the month of February 2020, although it is related to the year 2019 November. So that is why this system is not actually, this basis is not followed. Mainly government sector followed this basis. Now come to accrual basis. Accrual basis is also known as mercantile basis. This basis is more genuine, logical, acceptable in account. So it record all the relevant income and expenses for the particular period for which accounting is going to be done. Whether the payment has been made or not, or revenue has realized or not. For example, if you have paid rent for the month of December 2019 in the year 2020 January, and you are following account on calendar basis, so under accrual basis, it will be treated as expenses for the month of December and for the year of 2019. Suppose you have sold the goods For October 2019, it may be possible that the payment will receive in March 2020. But while taking a revenue amount, the receipt, sorry, the revenue will be taken for the month of October 2019. So it is more applicable, accurate basis of accounting, and it is commonly acceptable in all the organization, because it always reflects true and fair concept of accounting, and is based on income and expense rather than receipt and payment. Now, two more things: accounting standards. This is the new topic subject for you, accountancy, actually, rather accountancy. But it has also rules and regulations. It has practices, and that is uniform. So accounting standards are written statement just to maintain uniform accounting that is guided by proper rules and regulation. And in our country, there is a specific institutions that is known as Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So ICAI is responsible to make any change in the accounting standard. Accounting standard in short is also called AS. There are various accounting standards that is applicable in our country. Now come to the next one: International Financial Reporting System. International Financial Reporting Standards. It is the same manner as is, but it ensure that throughout international level, it facilitates international level, that while you are comparing the international level of financial statement, you have to follow this one, and it is required for true and fair valuation of business enterprises. It is all same as a set of accounting standards for reporting different type of business transactions and events in the financial statement. Okay, so we are meeting in the next class. Till then, goodbye.